Hello, welcome to this full body Vinyasa flow yoga practice. If you'd like my recommended Spotify playlist, feel free to just pause this video, following the link in the comments, and just playing on a separate device if you have one, playing your own music, or just listening along peacefully in silence. And when you're ready, just finding a comfortable seated position, and just grounding the left hand down on the knee, the right hand over the heart. And just drop the chin down maybe a centimeter, just to ease off the back of the neck, drawing your energy inwards to yourself. And just feeling into your heart space, into that right hand. How does it feel to breathe into the chest and into that right hand, expanding a little more? And using your exhale to just totally release. Can you inhale, filling up the heart space, breathing into that hand, and allowing everything to just melt with the exhale. Just taking 2 more deep breaths like this. And gently blink the eyes open, taking an inhale just to reach the arms all the way up to the sky. And imagining you shifting the energy as you guide the palms down, facing down towards the earth, guiding them in front of your body, from the crown of your head all the way down. Repeating like this, scooping up the energy beside you, lifting all the way up to the sky, and exhale, just guiding the hands down. Maybe even visualizing yourself shifting the energy through your body. Just taking one more round here, giving yourself a mini Reiki shower. And releasing this now, interlacing the hands behind the lower back, and just guiding the hands over onto your left hip. And dropping the left ear down to left shoulder, feeling a side neck stretch and a stretch into the shoulders too. Holding here for 4 deep breaths. And then releasing left fingertips out beside you, reaching up and over with the right arm for a side stretch. Can you ground down into that right hip? Can you turn the right palm to the earth? And gently releasing all the way up to center. We'll just switch sides, interlacing the hands behind the lower back and gently pulling the hands over onto your right hip this time. Right ear drops down to right shoulder. Taking 4 deep breaths, enjoying this stretch. And then releasing right fingertips down beside you, reaching up and over with the left arm, grounding into that left hip. Taking 4 more deep breaths, just to pause. And then releasing the top arm, bringing yourself up to center, and just making your way into an all fours position. Finding a neutral spine to start. And then extending the left leg back behind you. And as you exhale, drawing the left knee forwards, taking the left foot on the outside of the left hand to find your lizard. planting the hands to the mat or maybe using some support. Sinking the hips down slightly, lifting the chest, shining the heart forwards. And then taking the right foot in towards you, walking the hands all the way round towards the right side, taking the right hand towards the back of the mat for your gate pose, lifting left arm, finding that one long line all the way down the right side body. Inhale, lifting up to center, and exhale, leaning over towards that left leg. We'll flow between these two poses now, inhaling. Exhale, flowing all the way back to your gate pose. Holding for an inhale. Exhale, leaning all the way up and over towards the front of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, releasing back to your gate pose. Inhale. Exhale, releasing up and over to your side stretch. Releasing the hands back to your gate pose one last time, dropping the right arm down, just to walk the hands forwards, shifting back into your low lunge, and just sliding the left leg back to meet the right in an all fours position. We'll inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze up high as you arch through the spine. And exhale, begin to round through the spine. Inhale, dropping belly, lifting the gaze for cow pose. Exhale, rounding through your spine for your cat. And gently releasing to find a neutral spine. We'll extend the right leg away this time, that one long line behind you, and using your exhale to draw the right foot all the way forwards to the outside of the right hand, sinking the hips down slightly, maybe coming up to fingertips or getting some support underneath the hands, shining the heart forwards. Taking 2 more deep breaths here in lizard. Just tucking the left foot back behind you, walking the hands round towards the left side to the back of the mat. Left hand grounding down beside you, right arm releases all the way up to that side stretch. Can you ground through that right sole of the foot? Can you find that one long line from the middle finger of the right hand all the way down to the edge of the right foot? We'll take an inhale here, lifting the body to come all the way up to the middle, and then gently leaning over to the right leg for that side stretch. Taking an inhale, and exhale, we'll flow all the way back to our gate pose, left hand grounding down, right arm over. Inhale, exhale, flowing all the way forwards. Inhale, exhale, gate pose. Inhale, exhale, forwards. Inhale, coming all the way back to your gate pose, dropping the right arm down and walking the hands all the way forwards, coming to frame that front foot in a low lunge. This time we'll tuck the back toes, lifting in the back knee, and stepping right foot back to meet left in your downward facing dog. Feel free to bend one knee then the other here. We'll inhale, lifting up high on the toes, and then taking small steps forwards all the way to the top of the mat, bringing the big toes to touch, small gap between the heels. We inhale to halfway lift, one long spine, and an exhale to forward fold, crown of the head heavy. Inhale, soft bend into the knees, rolling all the way up to standing, reaching the arms up to the sky, and exhale, hands to heart center in prayer. Inhale, reaching the arms out to the sides all the way up to the sky. And exhale, swan diving over the legs to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, stepping back one foot then the other to find your plank. Option to drop the knees or keep the knees lifted as you lower the body down through chaturanga. Inhale for your cobra, your back bend, or knees lifted with up dog. And using your exhale to tuck the toes, lifting the hips high, downward facing dog, crown of the head heavy. We'll inhale, lifting up high in the toes, gazing forwards as you step one foot then the other to the top of the mat, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rolling all the way up to standing, reaching the arms up high. And exhale, hands to heart center in prayer. We'll separate the feet so they're underneath the hips. Inhaling to release the hands, reaching the arms up as you draw the right knee in towards your chest, finding a focus point, your drishti, just out in front of you. Then seeing if you can release the arms wide so the hands land on the right shin, taking a little round in the spine, forehead towards the knee. And as you exhale, flying the arms back, right leg reaches away for your aeroplane. And then dropping the right toes to the mat, we'll windmill left arm forwards, then the right as you pivot on the back foot for warrior two. Flipping the front palm, beginning to straighten that front leg as you tip all the way back, reverse triangle. Taking an inhale and exhale. Releasing left elbow on top of left thigh, right arm up and over for extended side angle. An optional gaze up towards the sky. And softening the top arm down as you release the arms back wide to your warrior two. Dropping the arms down, allowing the right hand to meet the mat, the left arm lifting high as you come into a lunge twist. Option to stay here, or maybe you sink the hips down to the mat as you come to the blade edges of the feet, releasing the left arm behind you, gazing backwards, reverse Skandasana, a deep stretch into the hips here. Wherever you are, releasing the hands to frame that front leg, stepping the left leg back to plank, or maybe to hover into a three-leg plank as you lower the body down through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Taking 4 deep breaths, allowing yourself to come back to your mind and your body wherever it's been. Taking 2 deep breaths in your downward facing dog. Maybe even nodding the head yes, or shaking the head no, releasing any tension. We'll inhale, lifting the gaze, stepping one foot and the other to the top of the mat, we halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale, rolling up through the spine, reaching all the way up tall to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center in prayer, separating the feet underneath the hips. We inhale, lifting the arms high, drawing the left knee in towards the chest. And exhale, as the hands land on the left shin. Maybe a gentle round through the spine, hugging the knee in towards you. And using your exhale to fly the arms back, straightening the left leg behind you for your aeroplane. Soften into that front knee as you land the left foot back so it plants to the mat. And windmilling left arm open, then right warrior two. Flipping the front palm as you tip back to reverse triangle, straightening that front leg. And then releasing the arms back wide, warrior two. Dropping the right elbow on top of right thigh, reaching up and over with the left arm for extended side angle. Releasing the left arm down before you release both arms wide, warrior two. And windmilling the arms so the left hand plants on the mat, the right arm reaching high for your lunge twist, gazing up to the sky, staying here. Or option to drop the hips down towards the mat as you come to the blade edges of the feet for reverse Skandasana. And releasing the hands to frame the front foot, stepping back with the right leg, maybe for a 3-leg plank, or maybe to your plank. Moving through your vinyasa, coming up to downward facing dog in your own time. Soften into the knees, stepping through one foot then the other, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale, rolling all the way up to standing, reaching the arms up to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center in prayer. We'll turn the toes out, heels together in a V shape. I'll just come to face you for a moment, releasing the arms beside you and pressing the first finger and thumb together into our hand mudra. We'll lift up high on the toes for a moment to balance, finding your drishtiya focus point and taking a slow sink all the way down, maybe just halfway, sinking to a point where you can hold for a moment, still balancing, hands on the inside of the knee, reaching the arms forward, and slowly sinking the hips back, seeing if you can lift the legs straight away into our Navasana, our boat pose, or I'll meet you here. And then taking the hands on the backs of the thighs, feet together in a slow roll all the way down to lying. Hugging the arms around the shins. Giving yourself a big squeeze. And then releasing the pinky edge side of the feet to the mat, the knees wide for our reclined butterfly. Placing your left hand over your heart and the right hand over the lower belly. I invite you to close down the eyes. Taking a big inhale. Releasing all the breath as you exhale. Taking an inhale deep into the belly, rising into the chest, the throat, all the way to the crown of the head and pausing there. Exhale, releasing all the breath out. Inhale into the belly, the chest, the throat to the crown of the head, holding the breath in. And exhale all the breath out. Taking one more like this. And I'll leave you here today. Maybe you want to lengthen the legs for a Shavasana for a moment, or just staying here, pausing this video for as long as you'd like. I thank you for sharing in this practice with me today. The light in me sees, loves, and honors the light in you. Namaste.